I'm like, the only thing is,
Forget it. I'll just dump them and see what happens. But it's gonna take a while. Dang, dang, dang. I was almost done with what I was doing.
dang, did I mess you up?
Yeah, I told you, wait.
Oh,
That's okay. We'll see what happens with this. But now I can rest with like that feeling of once I export these, I know I still got all of this stuff. That's the reason why I don't be deleting stuff on my phone. I'm like, did I save that picture? Some stuff I be wanting.
mm,
Now I won't have to care no more. Guess this girl won't be getting her pictures until midnight.
it's at midnight.
So it's gonna take to export all this stuff and to find her pictures again that I was working on. So I feel like they're gonna mix them with her old album, which was not all the way done.
Oh, let me see how that looks.
It's behind is everywhere.
Let me see. I still gotta learn how to perfect this though.
That screen recording stuff.
Yeah.
I need to go brush my teeth. Dang, dang.
There we go.
Ooh. You wanted one? Okay.
Sure.
Or you want cold one?
Whatever you give me.
I just brought one. You know what we should have did? We should have just put these outside when we were going. They can dry.
I didn't wash them though.
I know, but they can at least be dry.
Oh.
Planning to move out of state soon? Peak moving season is around the corner. Make sure to lock in your lower rates before they...
My friends and I were robbed at gunpoint by Mexican police. As you may or may not know, this past weekend was my bachelorette trip. We were going out. We were heading out for a night out at the club. We decided to go to Asik in Tulum, and we had an amazing time at this place. I will say, please excuse me, I just woke up and this is something that I've been wanting to talk about since we've been there, but just didn't want to because I didn't want the wrong person to stumble across this video, and I didn't know what could have escalated from that point. Now, my sister-in-law was driving the truck. We rented 2 trucks, and she was driving the truck. We got pulled over. We pretty much was in this like really, really dark alley on the way home, and we saw flashing lights before we even got to the point where the flashing lights were. We were like, okay, the police are right there.
I never rent a car when I'm in another country. I always just get either an Uber or I just get a driver.
Just to make everybody alert what's going on. So they stop us and pretty much ask my sister for her ID. Luckily, she does speak Spanish, and she can also understand it. So this really, really saved us. Pretty much took her driver's license, looked over into the car, and we were in a like 8-seater Suburban. Had the 2 front seats, of course, the 2 rows, and then we did also have, that it was 10 of us in the 8-seater Suburban. They pretty much tried to say that there was too many of us in the car. Mind you, if you're ever in Mexico, you know that you see a lot of people passing you up. They're in trucks, they're stacked in the back, they're stacked in the front, they're packed in the back seat. But we in this 8-seater nice Suburban, and yes, we are packed.
Most people know this. Very few people understand it, that you don't go off of the resort or the reservation a lot of time. And I don't know why y'all keep going to Tulum and y'all keep getting y'all head cracked over and robbed by the police and stuff. Meanwhile, they sitting there complaining about the police inside of the United States of America that wear body cameras, neither here nor there. But you don't go off the reservation unless you actually have somebody that can take you where you need to go. It's almost like you got to get a hood pass when you're in these other countries, especially over in Mexico. I don't know why y'all think y'all safe. Y'all renting cars. Y'all acting like y'all here inside of the United States of America. You think that you're being done an injustice. You don't have any... When you go into a different country, you have to basically assume the worst and protect yourself with everything that you got in you. As a matter of fact, a lot of times when I go to other countries, even when I go to places that's super safe, like Tokyo, at first I try to understand all of the laws, not like me doing anything that's out of control anyway. I understand all of the laws, I understand the culture. I research and I do extensive research and I read and look at everything that I can look at about the culture. I look at where to go. And most of the times I go into places that are for tourists, has a robust public transportation system and or